Hey, good evening, good evening, good evening. How y'all doing this evening? How y'all doing this evening? I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful Monday. This is the day the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. Let me make it personal because y'all might not do that. This is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. You have to have a personal relationship, a personal relationship. So as you see, it says moving forward events, moving forward empowerment events. Uh, the next one is let me back that up. March 22nd was amazing. God showed up and showed out, and y'all came out. I appreciate that. I hope you took some nuggets with you from all four of the speakers. I hope you took something with you, because not only is it's time then, but guess what? It's time now. It's time now. I'm looking for all my dreamers, all the ones that have dreams. They know you have, you know that God has placed a dream on the inside of you, and you're going after it. And maybe maybe you haven't started going after it yet, but it's still time. It's time for you to get moving that direction, making sure it comes to fruition. It's time. It's time. So that was the first event since 21. And the next event is May the 10th. That's my day off. That's my Saturday off. So it's on that day. It's May the 10th. May the 10th. And I know the next day is Mother's Day. And we just going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time talking about, things, talking about your goals, talking about your dreams, talking about your vision. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the vision. The vision that God has shown you. Let's talk about it. He did one thing I know for sure. He is not going to plant something in your spirit if he doesn't mean for it to come to life, come to fruition. He's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. So everything that he has shown you, it's going to happen. But guess what? What you going to have to do? You're going to have to plan your work and your plan. Ask God for strategy and he'll give it to you. He'll give it to you. So on May the 10th, 4302 Beach Boulevard. Excuse me, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. I just like that time, I guess. And it's going to be raffling off a TV. I think it's going to be between a 40 and a 50 inch. Raffling off a TV. We're going to have giveaways as usual. Because I like to give, show you my appreciation of you coming out. And those that did come out, if y'all can get on here and do a review, get on Facebook or go on the website and do a review for me. ggsmith.net. ggsmith.net is the website. Or you can do it on here and I can put it on the website, whichever one you want to do. You can do a review on Google. G&X Transformations, do a review on Google. And I have sent that link to a couple of people. So it's time for me to get back to doing what I love. And I have to walk in faith. I can't tell y'all to do it and I don't do it. I have to walk in faith. And it has been some time on these 9, almost 10 years that I had some fear. I heard someone talk about it earlier. I was on Spotlight Live this morning. You fear of the unknown. You fear of mistakes. You fear of failure. You fear of all that. So that's an emotion, fear as an emotion, but you cannot let it control you. When the thing called fear or anxiety begins to come up on you, you begin to say, God, I need you to take this away because I'm walking the way you tell me to walk. I'm doing what you told me, what the assignment you've given me. I'm doing it. And go forth with it. Whether you have to sit there, whatever God is giving you to do, whether you have to sit there and write it out when he tells you something, because I say this all the time, have a pen, paper, pencil, paper by your bed, next to your bed. You don't know when he's going to feed you. You don't know when he's going to download something in you. You just don't know. So what I'm telling you tonight, God has given me some things in this 10 years. And what he gives me, I have to eat it. I have to eat it first before I can give it to y'all. Hey y'all, love y'all. I have to eat it myself before I can give it to you. So this is what I'm saying. I'm excited getting back to doing what I love. And anybody who knows me has been to an event, has seen me almost pulling my hair out by the time, because when I do something, I do it in excellence. Excellence is how I roll. So if it's not right to me, it's not right. My daughter tells me all the time, Mama, stop. You act like you're failing. You're not a failure. You haven't failed. And that happened just this past time now. Because when I first started, let me give y'all a backstory. When I first started doing events in 15, that was the first event. They were free events. Couldn't get a room full. I had the same faithful 10 or 15. And I'm thankful for those. Right? Understand, I'm thankful. I'm grateful. But I thought, I'm in my head, I'm doing something that people gonna need and they gonna like and they gonna support. And it wasn't like that, y'all. It wasn't like that. So I stopped looking for everybody to support. And I started looking for those that are there and those that couldn't make it. They called me, they messaged me and said, I wish you well today. Or if they sowed a seed, I wish you well. I can't make it, but I sent you some. And that means more than y'all ever understand. That for me, that's saying that people do believe in what I do. Whether it's my ministry, whether it's my business, they do believe in what I do. So that means a lot. I don't know what you do. I don't know what God has given you. But when you have people that will encourage you, support you, you don't have to necessarily support in funds. Your support is telling somebody about it. Your support can be, okay, G, I see you doing it like this. What do you think about this? And I take all that. And it's just so important. I had to stop right there, right? I'm sorry. I was reading one of the comments. I'm sorry. I make myself laugh sometimes, y'all. But I love what I do. I love to encourage, and people do encourage me. People that I haven't known a long time, but they look at me and they keep giving me life. See, because a lot of times I think I'm not being effective in ministry, in business, and people say, yes, you are, because I had a friend of mine before the event, because, usually by the day before, I have a few tickets being purchased, but it just didn't work out like the first event. And he said, what are you whining for? I said, I'm not whining. He said, we done talked about this before. If one person show up, that's going to be a success. If two show up, that's great too. But if you reach one, they'll go tell somebody. Now, this person has always told me, what I have to offer is so big, is so much bigger than Jackson. And I need to venture out. So God orchestrated the venture. I didn't know it was gonna happen like it did, but I'm thankful. It's a lot of things that have transpired since I moved. Weight loss, no stress, and stuff like that. And it's just time for me to get back to doing what I love. What I love to do. When I say I love it, y'all, I'm looking for this. I'm looking for God to work some things out. So I am a full-time entrepreneur. That has been my desire for years. But I'm not crazy enough to quit nobody's place of employment because he ain't told me to do that. I'm going to be obedient. I'm going to say, yes, sir. Yeah, because I've learned from the mistakes that I've made in life. I'm not going to move till he tell me to move. Because I left a place of employment thinking it was going to be better over there. But that saying, people say the grass is not always green. It's not green on the other side. It just looked like it. Because theirs might be cut a little different. But it's still some weeds coming up. So I had to learn that myself. So I teach that. Don't just get up and jump and run. Don't jump ship. Because you don't know what God is doing. Wherever God has placed you, guess what? He means for you to bloom where he placed you. In my prayer, this is what I ask God. God, I want to continue to bloom where you placed me. Because you planted me here for a reason. Even though sometimes I be like, Lord, when it's going to move, when it's time to move. Because, I understand the spirit I have, it's not going to match everybody's spirit. I know I'm not for everybody, and I'm okay with that. But the ones that love on me, that see what I'm doing, that see my heart, they see that God reigns on me. God is all within me. So I can move the way he tells me to move. When you have people that see you, I don't mean just see you physically. They see you. They see the spirit, your spirit. They see that God is ordering your steps. Because I want God to order my steps. Because I cannot be afraid to have an event anymore. I cannot. Whether it's 5 there, 4 there, 3 there, we're going to have a good time. May the 10th. That's the second one. May the 10th. If you're ready for a speaker to come to your event, whether it's women, children, whatever, church, I'll come. I just have to know where I'm going at because, I'm going to use the GPS. I'm going to use the GPS. But I'm just excited. I'm just excited about what God is doing. I'm excited for me walking by faith more and more and not like I don't see it. I'm still planning. I don't know who coming. As I said, we're going to have raffle. There is a raffle. It's going to be a 40 or 50-inch TV that is being raffled. There's going to be door prizes as usual. There's going to be, you'll have some nuggets. It's not a theme. I think we just need to talk. Now, I'm not going to, unless God tell me something different between now and then, it has not been a theme set. See, because I believe as many books as I've written, I can pull some nuggets out of each one of them and give you the nuggets to live so you can live by. I don't ever want you to stop dreaming. It might not come today, it might not come to fruition tomorrow, the next day, but as sure as you get outside your own head, get out your way. Get out your own way. God is going to begin to move on your behalf. Get out of your way so God can orchestrate what he's trying to do with you, in you. Because he's doing some stuff. He's doing some things for you. We just have to get out of our own head and get out of our way. Get out your own way. Because while we trying to figure everything out, God is up there saying, okay, when you get finished, when you finish doing what you doing, then I can move. When you get, he don't want, see, because I can't move until God tells me to move. I can't act like he following me. I'm following God. I'm following the way he tells me to go. And if he tells me to sit down, I'm going to play myself right here and sit down. Or side down. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to let him minister to me. I'm going to let him talk to me. Woke up at 4:30 this morning. And we had us a talk. Had a good conversation. He was pouring into me. He said, daughter, keep going. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be transparent as I can be. And I think that's why y'all keep listening to me, because I'm real. It's been some times I just want to throw in the towel on coaching, on motivational speaking, and baby, a lot of times. But I can't do that because he gave it to me. And I have always been a person that would like to help you in anything that I can. I'll help anybody that I can help. But God has magnified it in a way he keeps blowing my mind. God has shown up and he shows out every day. Because he continues to download. I could be sitting at my desk at work. And he continues to, if the thought comes to my head, I say, okay, that sounds good. Let me write that down. That sounds good. That'll work. I feel that. I feel that. And I'm just, and I just be sitting there writing. Anybody who know me, I do write. I got papers all over everywhere. If it's not a clean sheet of paper nowhere, I'm writing on the side of it, and I'm writing over here, especially when it comes to preparing what is happening on May the 10th. And when it comes to preparing, I'm writing this down. I'm writing it down. I'm writing stuff down. I can be, all this paper is just paper. And guess what? I can tell you exactly what's on the paper. See, sometimes people can't do that, but I can tell you exactly what's on the paper because I'm preparing. I'm preparing. And anybody who knows me, if you have ever, even on here, as you see, I'm not holding any paper. My godfather, my spiritual father, when I first started preaching, he said, if you don't put that paper down, and I told him the other day, I said, you'll be proud of me because I don't have no paper. So we laughed about it. But I just can't tell you how excited I am because I'm really so excited. I'm really so excited. Each event that I have, the excitement gets higher and higher. It goes up. It goes up some more levels of the excitement that I have about what God has given me. What he's given me, what I'm able to give you, what God pours into me, I'm going to pour into you. Because I'm no different than you. I just stepped out on faith. I said yes to my ministry, and that came first. Then he placed in me moving forward. So we're going to move forward. We don't do nothing else. We're going to move forward. Why? Because there's nothing in your past that's that important. Your past is just your past. So why are we focusing on our past? You know, some of us, a lot of us, we have a problem forgiving us. You'll say all day long, oh, I shouldn't have done that. And you talking about stuff in your past 15, 20 years ago. Let it go. Let it go and let God. You holding on to stuff that happened to you when you was little, whether it was family, friends, or foes, let it go. Let God have it. Because that's the only way you're going to be healed. You have to let that stuff go. Let it go and ask God to heal you from the inside out. from your mind perspective about yourself, your mind. We are in the world, but we don't have to be of the world. We don't have to do worldly things. What the folks do in the club or wherever else they go. I ain't been to a club in over 30 years, but whatever other people do that you know that doesn't sit right with your spirit, don't do it just trying to fit in. Because guess what? God did not create you to fit in. He created you to stand out. So let's start standing out, everybody. Let's start standing out and know your difference. You are different. You're not like everybody else. And I've even had relatives told me, gee, you've been this, what you say you just started all your life. And I didn't even think about it like that. But I'm excited, and I said, we're going to have a good time there. We will have vendors as well. The entry for the participants, those that are coming, that's $20. And vendors, that's $35. So just come on. If you, and this is me too. I like to give entrepreneurs exposure. I know I'm in a new area. Maybe they have exposure. I don't know. But I am still offering, if you are a business owner, you sell products, you are welcome to be a vendor at the event May the 10th. You are welcome to be a vendor. Just let me know. Vendor slots are $35. Everybody else, all the other participants, they are $20, those tickets. And we will be raffling off a TV. I don't know if it's a 40 or 50 inch, but we're going to raffle off a TV for that day. And other giveaways, other things that will be given in your bags that you're going to receive. And I said I wasn't going to do this because didn't nobody take me up on the offer. If you register, show up, you buy your ticket, show up, you'll get one of my published books. One of my published books. That's because I'm a giver. I'm a giver. Only one person said they wanted a book last time, and they have their book. So, it's just, I'm excited about what he's doing with me, for me, in me, all around me, my business, my ministry. I'm just excited. I don't know any other way to tell you I'm excited. Because it's going to be amazing. It is going to be amazing. God is yet going to show up and show out on moving forward's behalf. Going to show up and show out on my behalf. Going to show up and show out on your behalf. You just got to get in the room. You just got to come on in the room. Y'all be blessed. Y'all have an awesome day. Remember this. God loves you. G loves you. It's nothing you can do about it. Y'all be blessed.